Maria Garcia de Fleury. The Feast of Our Lady of Sorrows is celebrated on September 15 and is dedicated to honoring the spiritual martyrdom of Mary. Devotion to the Virgin of Sorrows, also known as the Virgin of Bitterness, the Virgin of Pity, comes from variation times. St. Albert the Great summarizes why we celebrate the Feast of Our Lady of Sorrows by saying, "Just as we have great obligations to Jesus for his passion endured by our love, so we also have great obligations to Mary for the martyrdom that she willingly suffered for our sake." Unlike the martyrs who endured physical torments, Mary suffered torment in her soul. It is Mary's selfless act in allowing her Son to be sacrificed for our salvation that makes her the Queen of Martyrs. The 7 spiritual pains of the Blessed Virgin that have aroused the greatest devotions are Simon's prophecy when he said to her, "And a sword will pierce your heart." The flight to Egypt so that Herod would not kill the child. The 3 days that Jesus was lost in Jerusalem. The encounter with Jesus carrying the cross. Witnessing the death of her Son on Calvary. When they took Jesus down from the cross and when they placed him in the tomb. The key image is our Blessed Mother standing faithfully at the foot of the cross with her dying Son. The Gospel of John says, "Seeing his mother there with the disciple whom he loved, Jesus said to his mother, 'Woman, there is your son.' In turn, he said to the disciple, 'There is your mother.'" When Jesus gives the beloved disciple to Mary, he invites us to appreciate Mary's role in the Church. She symbolizes the Church. The beloved disciple represents all believers. Just as Mary was the mother of Jesus, she is now the mother of all his followers. When Jesus died, he gave up his spirit. Mary and the Spirit cooperate to generate new children of God. It is almost a repetition of the story in Luke's Gospel when he talks about the conception of Jesus. Christians can trust that we will continue to experience the gracious presence of Mary and the Spirit of Jesus throughout all our lives and throughout history. Focusing on the compassion of our Blessed Mother, Pope St. John Paul II said, "Blessed Mary remains the loving consoler of those touched by the many physical and moral pains that afflict and torment humanity. She knows our pains and sufferings because she also suffered from Bethlehem to Calvary. Mary is our spiritual mother, and the mother always understands her children and comforts them in their problems. She has the specific mission of loving us, received from Jesus on the cross, of loving us to save us. Mary consoles us above all by pointing us to the crucified and to paradise." As we honor our Blessed Mother as Our Lady of Sorrows, we show her gratitude and honor her as the faithful disciple and example of faith in God. And friends, with God, we always win.